My in-laws moved in with us 6 months ago, claiming it would be temporary, but there's no sign of them leaving. Instead of working, they are always hitting us up for money. And despite our savings dwindling, my husband shows no intention of asking them to leave. They even mock me for putting up with it. I'm at my breaking point. If that's how you want to play the family card, I won't hold back either. My name is Rita, 35 years old. I've been married to Nathan for 5 years. We met at our favorite bar and got married after dating for a year and a half. Despite some disagreements, our marriage has been relatively peaceful. What time are you coming home today, honey?
I should be home by 7.
I might have to work late, so for dinner.
Just make it when you get back. I'll be watching TV till then.
Oh, okay. We both work, but I end up doing all the household chores. He promised to share the load when we got married, but he hardly does anything. And when he does, he just complains. Arguing about it only leads to him abandoning the chores entirely. So I have been handling everything since our 2nd year of marriage. It's easier and faster that way. One day, I came home to find Nathan engrossed in a phone call.
Yeah, sure. That's fine. Okay, got it. I will let Rita know. Bye.
He said as he hung up. Who was that?
Oh, my parents. Their house is leaking because of the rain.
Leaking? Oh no, it's a rainy season already.
Yeah, and they want to stay with us for a while.
Stay with us? Wait, you mean live with us?
Yeah, I guess so. We have the guest bedroom, so why not?
Are you kidding? I don't want to live with them, not your parents. There's a reason I'm not keen on living with my in-laws. Scott, my father-in-law, is a gambler and a perennially low-ranking employee, while Carol, my mother-in-law, works part-time once a week. They are both reckless with money and often ask us for financial help. When my grandfather-in-law was hospitalized, they didn't even visit him. I was the one who took care of him.
Thanks for always visiting me, Rita.
Oh, don't mention it. We're family. Here, I brought a week's worth of clothes.
Thank you, Rita. If my son and them ever give you trouble, let me know. I will help out.
Thank you, George. I just wish for your speedy recovery.
I will repay you for your kindness someday,
he promised. After being discharged, George had enough of living with my in-laws and kicked them out. With nowhere to go, they rented a cheap apartment with their meager savings. So, when Nathan talks about his parents' house, he's referring to the apartment they moved into after being kicked out by George. Given their track record, I'm naturally apprehensive about living with them. Sorry, but suddenly living together with your parents is a bit much, I told Nathan firmly.
Why? They're in trouble.
I get that, but remember they just asked us for money to help with their living expenses. If we live together, we'll end up supporting them.
Don't worry about that. I will talk to them about it.
What exactly are you going to say?
I will tell them that they need to cover their own living expenses. That's fair, right?
Yeah, but...
So what? You want my parents to keep living in a place with a bad leak?
That's not what I mean. I tried to explain, but he just glared at me, making me feel guilty. I don't want to mistreat his parents, but given their history, I'm worried about living with them. Still, I can't just ignore their situation. Reluctantly, I agreed to his proposal. Fine, but it's only until the leak is fixed, right?
Yeah, that's the plan.
And so, it's a temporary arrangement, right?
Yes, that's what I've been saying. They're in trouble, so we have to invite them.
Okay, just make sure you talk to them about the expenses, I said, driving the point home. He responded with an unenthusiastic yeah, which irritated me. I'm bending over backwards to accommodate this, and that's his attitude? I can only hope the repairs are completed quickly. The next morning, the doorbell rang unexpectedly early. Opening the door, I was greeted by my in-laws.
Good morning, Rita.
Long time no see, Rita. We'll be staying for a bit. Wait, I thought you were coming tonight.
I planned to hit the slots first, but lost all my money yesterday.
I was hoping to use Scott's winnings at the salon, but now we are here, Carol added, shrugging. Too many red flags. All his money on slots? And now there are a problem? My fears about living with them are already proving justified. 2 weeks later, I found the fridge empty of the eggs, bacon, and vegetables I had bought. What? They were here last night. Carol came downstairs, looking disheveled, and asked, Is breakfast ready yet, Rita? Actually, the food I had in the fridge for breakfast is gone. Do you know anything about it? Huh? The fridge? Yeah, the eggs, bacon, and bread. I was saving those for breakfast. She suddenly exclaimed as if she remembered something. Oh, that! We ate it as a midnight snack yesterday. What? Yeah, I got hungry in the middle of the night, so Scott, Nathan, and I whipped something up. Wait a minute. Why would you do that without asking? Without asking? Come on, we are family. Anyway, I'm hungry again. But I'm trying to tell you that we don't have anything for breakfast this morning because you all ate it. Are you blaming us? You should have stocked up better. What? I'm starving here. If there's nothing, go buy something, will you? Anger welled up inside me at her selfish words. It was absurd to think of going out to buy breakfast ingredients with work approaching. I quickly changed and left for work without a word. Then, I received furious messages from my husband and mother-in-law. How long will you be shopping? Scott and Nathan are up.
Hey, where are you? My parents are starving here.
You didn't go to work, did you? What about our breakfast?
Rita, don't ignore messages from my mom. That's rude.
My phone kept buzzing with these ridiculous messages, which I, of course, ignored. When I got home, my husband and his parents were waiting for me, looking furious.
Hey, Rita, what the hell do you think you're doing?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? My parents were hungry and were not happy.
That's because you all ate up everything last night. Plus, we were supposed to handle our expenses separately. Yet, I'm the one paying for everything.
Stop making a fuss over such small things. You are so petty.
Small things? This is important. Besides, you're the one who started the whole living expenses thing.
I recover my parents' living expenses. You just focus on the housework, got it?
With that, he stomped off to the living room, leaving me there as his parents smirked at me disdainfully. Why do I have to put up with this? They are the ones causing all the trouble. From that day on, their demeaning treatment of me only increased. I struggled to suppress my growing anger, and somehow managed to get through each day. Half a year into living with my in-laws, I checked our joint bank account and couldn't believe my eyes. Nearly $35,000 was gone. What's going on? The balance has significantly decreased since I last checked, with withdrawals made directly and through Nathan's debit card. I confronted Nathan immediately. What is this, Nathan?
What? Don't start yelling all of a sudden.
Of course I'm going to yell. What is this? Explain. I shoved the bank statement at him.
Oh, this? What about it?
Look, there's $35,000 missing. This is a company for your debit card, right? What did you spend it on?
It wasn't me. My parents are using that debit card.
What? I was shocked by this revelation. I hadn't anticipated. I hesitantly asked him more to understand the situation. What do you mean? Why would your parents' card withdrawals come from our account?
I had no choice. They said they had no money, and I already promised to cover their living expenses.
I didn't agree to that. If you promised, you should have used your own account. Why our joint account?
Stop nagging. They're your family too.
I was fed up with him conveniently using family as an excuse. I unleashed all my pent-up feelings on him. Enough! Being family doesn't excuse everything. That account holds half my savings.
So what? Half of it is mine too.
Out of $60,000, $35,000 is gone. That's $5,000 over.
Since when did you become so greedy? You are so low.
You are unbelievable. How long do you plan to let your parents stay with us? It's been half a year. The leak repair should have been done long ago. He casually responded.
Repair? What are you talking about? They already moved out of that house.
What? Moved out?
Yeah. My parents liked it here and thought the repair costs were a waste, so they canceled the apartment lease. Looks like we'll be living together permanently.
You've got to be kidding me. I wasn't informed about this.
We're a family, so no complaints. You're the wife. Just listen and keep quiet. Don't talk back, alright?
At that moment, I felt a surge of rage like never before. Oh, I see. I'm the bad guy here, huh? Fine then. If that's how it is, I won't hold back either. Resolved to take revenge, I called someone for help. A few hours later, Nathan's grandfather arrived in response to my call. Upon seeing him, Nathan and his parents immediately became flustered.
Grandpa, why are you here?
George cut him off.
What the hell do you think you guys are doing? I've heard everything from Rita. Grandpa, what's this all about? We haven't done anything. Silent, Nathan. As a husband, how could you not protect Rita from these fools?
Nathan was speechless.
And you too. What do you think you're doing? You're his parents.
The glare from the grandfather made the in-laws tremble in fear.
Dad, it's not what you think. There's a reason.
Yes, that's right. Rita is just making things up.
Making things up? You've gone and spent Rita's savings without permission. And you have the nerve to say that? Calm down, Dad. The apartment we were living in started leaking.
Exactly. And we were just going to stay here until it was fixed. That was a plan, wasn't it?
I heard from Rita that you two moved out without telling her. Maybe I should call the real estate agent and check. Dad, wait. What? Is there a problem? No, it's just that...
Unable to watch their behavior any longer, the grandfather spat out his words.
You've gone too far. Just because you are no longer living with me doesn't mean you can do whatever you want. I'm so glad I exchanged contact information with Rita for situations like this. Since when have you and Rita... Silence! Rita has been putting up with you all up to this point. Aren't you thankful for that? Yes, we are. Listen, if you cause any more trouble for Rita, I won't hold back. I will disown you and tell all our relatives about your misconduct. Do you understand what that means? We understand. Please forgive us. We won't do it again.
With tearful eyes, the in-laws begged for forgiveness, and the grandfather added,
Return every penny of her savings you've used within a month. Fail to do so, and I will cut ties with you. And Nathan, you too. To ensure nothing like this happens again, I'll be living in this house from today. Any objections? Live here? You in this house? Is there a problem? If you have something to say, say it. No, I don't have anything at all.
The words of the grandfather left the husband and his parents visibly frightened. Afterwards, the in-laws were driven out by George, who took on the role of a watchdog in the house. Scott and Carol had to rent a cheap apartment and work hard to repay the money to me. Scott had to give up his gambling lifestyle, and Carol increased her part-time work to 5 days a week. They must be struggling without the freedom to spend money as they pleased. Meanwhile, my husband stopped looking down on me once George started living with us. Any slight complaint against me would immediately draw his attention.
Hey, Nathan, you're getting too high and mighty in front of Rita. Grandpa, it's not like that. You were complaining to Rita just now. I heard you. Sorry, I won't do it again. If you say anything to Rita again, you will end up just like those foolish parents of yours. Please don't.
Since then, my husband began to help with the household chores, significantly reducing my burden. The stress I had been feeling disappeared, allowing me to focus more on my work. George, thank you so much.
It's nothing. You are the only one who visited me in the hospital 5 years ago when I was sick. It meant a lot to me, especially since you had just gotten married.
It was nothing. I was just doing what any family member would do.
I feel the same. I was just helping a family member in need.
Oh, George. I couldn't be more grateful to my grandfather-in-law for saving me from that predicament. I hope to repay this kindness by supporting him moving forward.